What's up, YouTube? I'm here to explain. Oh, get this off the screen. I really have to fix that. So professional, aren't I? So much so. But yeah, how to download and install things with Linux. It's actually pretty easy. It's more command line driven rather than going to a web page and clicking the download, click install, and let the installation wizard happen. With this one, you're going to use the apt-get, apt-get. And then this also requires sudo permission, so sudo before it. And then you're going to use several ones. You could use install and then a program, whatever you want. And you could also do an update to make sure all the packages you already have are up to speed. They could have like a new version of something. So say like maybe this, like the Firefox got updated. You just do an update yourself. Usually just do this every once in a while. Make sure everything's fresh, prevent you from getting errors. And yeah, to explain what exactly I mean by to install what programs from where kind of thing. Like if I do sudo apt-get, I can't type. Install, say I want to install the Mac changer. Mac, this may not work, say I spell it wrong. I want Mac changer. That may not work. See, unable to locate package. Now, how it locates is actually has a list of sources. If you want to know where that's at, it's in the cd etc apt for apt-get, think of it that way, and let's just go there. ls sources list. This is going to be your list of where everything comes from. So let's open that up. Nano, actually cat. Let's cat it out. Sources list. But what? Cats? I can't fucking spell. There's an R in that. Okay. These are all your sources, where they come from. Deb, source, whatever. Debian. That's a type of Linux distribution I'm running. It's a Debian. But yeah, these are like sites in pretty much where the information is going to be coming from. So if you want something, you go to, or you basically just need to install it, and it looks in all these sources for it. Now, not everything's going to be in here, so if you want to download something, you might have to change or add a source. But for the most part, like for example, the Mac changer, sudo. Oh, and also here, let's actually, if you don't know how to, if you don't know what the package is called, just go here, Mac changer, Ubuntu, and then it'll basically have an installation for you. Ubuntu details, package manager, and trusty, yada yada. Is this gonna have anything here? Nah, it just talks about it. Okay, install. Let's see what that has to offer. There we go. So you look in here and look in the Linux versions. It'll have apt-get install Mac changer, and this gives you Mac changer GTK. So see, 2Cs, whatever. You just need to copy this. Oh, not select all, you son of a bitch. There we go. Copy, put it in your terminal. Boom, paste, pop. It installs all that stuff in there already. I already had it installed, so it just said it's already new. Don't worry about it. Not going to bother. There's also new. These are no longer required, so you can do apt-get auto remove, or there's also you can do just apt-get remove and then the specific one, whatever. I think that's how it works for that. But yeah, removes it, cleans the stuff up. You don't have to do that, but I guess if you're struggling for space, or if you just want everything in your system all neat, prevent errors maybe. But yeah, so that's going to be how you get. Yeah, that's going to be how you get programs. Sorry, I needed to smoke. I know I'm so professional. So yeah, let's do that. Now, if you want to get a new repository, there might be something that's required for that. So let's check. I just want a good example. What the hell? Go to Google. Sudo apt add. There you go. Apt add repository. How to install apt add repository in the terminal. So with Linux or Ubuntu, this is already in there. But what this is going to do, it's going to be a way to add sources. So like how I was talking about in this etc apt, you're just going to do, is that going to be, yeah, that's something else. Sudo apt add repository, and then you're just going to put the repository after this, and then it's going to add it to that sources list, and then you update your system. So sudo update, nope, hold on, dyslexia happened. Sudo apt-get update, and that's going to run this, basically just making sure everything's up to speed. And since you have new sources, it's just going to add whatever extras to it. Doob-doob-doo, wait for this to finish, and then you could do the apt-get install with your new repository source. And some will actually tell you, like whenever missing command, Ubuntu says whatever. I don't know why they're saying this isn't, but I mean you could download this same way the app. I assume it would be apt-get install, apt-get repository, or add app repository, something like that. Now let me try Metas. Hold on a second. Ubuntu Metasploit. This is a really good program for a lot of hacking. It's a lot of like sniffing other computers to see which programs they're running on there, what operating systems, things like that. And see, update, make sure all the systems are up here. Sources. I was trying to see if I could find a good example for you. Yeah, this is why, by the way, if you're going to run this or try to install it, just get the auto install program. This is a pain in the ass. Yeah, okay, this doesn't have a good example of that. Unless, yeah. But yeah, it's going to give you, essentially it's like a database for a bunch of sources. And then since Linux is open source, everything's free. It's a giant community. Just putting things together for you. Very awesome on their part. And then there's also, there's like with everything, there's like the community version and then there's the pro version, that's kind of where they make their money. For example, Ubuntu is free for the community version, but there's a pro Ubuntu, or not Ubuntu, I'm sorry, Metasploit. What am I talking about? There's like a pro Metasploit, which has like better features a little bit, and that's kind of where they make their money. Plus, they have classes on how to use this stuff. So if you think, oh, everything's free source, or open source, I mean, how do they make their money? Why are they doing this? That's kind of how they get their stuff. Plus, they give you, the fuck is this? Update information is out of date? I don't know what the fuck that is. But yeah, that's how everything can still be free, but there's still like a premium version of it. That if you want to take the classes and you want to get the better stuff for that, by all means, support the community. That's kind of how that works. But yeah, so that's kind of an explanation of how you install packages. Anything you want to install. Say I want to install Ubuntu. What's a good thing to game? I don't know. Windows games on Ubuntu, maybe? Games not packaged. Yeah. Just trying to think. Like, I mean, if anything you want to install, you just go to Google search and it'll tell you um, what to do for that specific one. For that specific program, it'll give you an apt-get install, and it'll tell you the package that you need to download, and then you just run that from here, install whatever the hell you want. If it's not supported, do the app-add repository thing and update, and then you can go back and try the apt-get install that program. Yeah, pretty basic. And I think I'll leave that video there. Catch you all later. Thank you for watching, and click subscribe, like. I don't know if you can. If you want to dislike, fuck it. Feel free. It's your clicks. You can do what you want with them. Alright. Thank you. Catch you all later.